Sydney Stone. I'm the editor of Vintage Fashion Magazine, and this is Vintage New York. Screaming Mimi's is located at 240 West 14th Street between 7th and 8th Avenues. This store is famous for its celebrity clientele and the fact that Cyndi Lauper worked here in the 1980s before she became famous. In addition to a wide selection of vintage, the shop specializes in one-of-a-kind costume pieces from various theatrical productions. And a one-of-a-kind piece is exactly what I ended up buying. And I can't wait to show you what it was and how I styled it at the end of this video. Located directly below Screaming Mimi's is an incredible Thai restaurant called Sep, which is where the man friend and I went for dinner before the Halloween parade. All of their cocktails are named after famous female characters from Thai novels and movies, and the food here is spicy and delicious. After dinner, we stopped next door at One Trick Pony, a new bar that opened in January of this year. It's small but quaint, with a pool table in the back and a fabulous bartender in the front. Then we were off to the Village Halloween Parade. The parade was founded in 1973 by puppeteer Ralph Lee, which is why it always begins with these amazing skeleton puppets. The parade starts at Canal Street and runs up 6th Avenue to 15th Street. My favorite place to watch the parade is at the Jefferson Market Library, where a giant spider puppet is lowered from the clock tower, and it's where Jamie and Pat from New York One set up to broadcast the parade. And this year, they killed it as Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. The theme for this year's parade was meow, so I wore my cat ears. The man friend did not. Of course, the best part of the parade is the Thriller dance at the end. And it's totally worth standing there for hours just to experience it. I ended up buying the silver men's blazer, which was obviously made for a theatrical production. It's oversized for me, but it makes for such a great layering piece. The blazer is a showstopper in and of itself, so I kept my base neutral with a black 1980s sweater dress and a silver studded belt. The Godiva candy wrapper bag is actually available in my vintage shop, and I'll link to it below. And that's it for this episode of Vintage New York. Join me next time when I shop the Grand Bazaar Outdoor Marketplace on the Upper West Side, and then I'll give you a little history lesson on Central Park's Belvedere Castle. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below to be notified when the next episode drops, and visit VintageFashionMagazine.com for more vintage content.